No, but it would need. I'm gonna have to. If Broncos beats him and then I beat you, I feel like I should win the division, but maybe not. To play would just be you and uh, Tom, but I know I have Miami. I remember that's my next game. I don't remember who's after that.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first
In
retractable natural
which,
grass
oh,
field as
that's
you're
in
going
our
to look
league that there's
inside
actually
State
a
Farm
user now
Stadium
that's
in
decent. So
Glendale.
yeah, I don't know about
It's
that
certainly
game.
hot
I don't know
outside
if
here
he's
in the
been playing
desert,
or
but
not.
somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're
I
set
haven't
to
kicked
do
a
battle
football in so
with
damn
the
long on this
Pittsburgh
game that
Steelers. This
yeah,
one
we
fielded
just
at the
I set
5.
up a stream. Yeah, I just did kickoff.
And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Don't even take it easy on me. I'm trying to make playoffs. He told me he's trying to make the playoffs also.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Walker. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Stepping up, he'll try and
Who's
run.
his quarterback?
No gain there
P.
as he
Walker.
kept it himself at second down.
Oh. Oh, okay. He's got speed then, don't he?
Throwing on second down. Walker, he's going to look deep down the field. And that'll
I mean,
be
that's decent for a
incomplete.
QB, so I should probably
Good protection that time,
change
and
that
they couldn't hook
setting.
up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Because he's already ran with him once, I might as well do it to stop that.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. From the gun, Walker. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20. Back to throw. Walker. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh, bullshit.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
That's all on me,
and finally
too.
down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there, a big one. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker. From the gun, he'll throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, his second touchdown on the season.
Just throwing all fucking over me.
Down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Who's winning?
He just scored on me.
Boswell now to kick it away
Oh,
after the
that's talking
touchdown.
to my brother-in-law. You asked me who was winning, not this guy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
He has the Cowboys there, don't he?
Loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I think he.
The opening play of the drive goes
I got you in our league.
Now they'll come up
I
on
got you
2nd
now.
and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
Good
And that will
catch,
be
Drake.
incomplete.
It's out of bounds, buddy. I'm actually proud of you for catching that.
3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice.
It was a damn good catch. It was just way out of bounds. But
you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flush to his right. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
and a
Steven
face
Wilson,
mask.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands.
I think you're safe.
Whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on
I just can't do shit against his defense ever.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to
And then I throw interceptions and get in great field position to score on me
Make sure you
with.
use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Yeah.
Now a handoff here to his
He's a
running
damn
back.
good player.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3 and out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
I can't get over in time.
He's in. Touchdown.
Well, hell, yep.
A great play there.
Getting my ass kicked.
Career NFL touchdown.
I know he did, and I came out in the goal line defense, so I was so worried about getting where I had people actually out covering receivers that I wasn't paying attention.
Put through by Boswell. And
They used my shit against me. Alright. Fuck yeah.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This game's back to 0-0.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I finally knew how.
Ready to go with their next
That's
drive
what I
at
read
the
it
line.
is.
The Cardinal offense already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start.
Yeah, because it always tells you, like, you know, he's already starting.
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Drake.
Oh, that was beautiful, Drake. You'll have to watch that one.
There at a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
That one was
What
pretty.
they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
That's that combo they added in Madden 21.
They want to see in this game as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, running, it's Drake. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Yeah. I don't like this run clock thing because I called that play with like 12 seconds to go, and he was able to run it all the way down. in the settings. I think you still can. I don't think you have to do it when you first start. I would assume you still could.
On second down, it's Drake.
I mean, I get it because by the time, even if he would have picked a defense, by the time the offense got set, it would have probably ran out anyways. But I'd still rather it run out that way.
Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Drake.
Damn it.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Murray with a 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
I think so, yeah.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better.
Yeah, that shit was fucking fun. He showed me, I guess his name's like Squishy. I guess he's like the #1 Rocket, or one of the #1 Rocket League. Man, the shit that dude was doing was fucking ridiculous. Like, he said he hadn't played in a while, but he said he was decent, that he's nowhere near like the elite players, but that he was like gold 1 was his ranking, or silver 3, which I don't really know what any of that means.
Operating from the gun.
Damn it.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24.
I can't stop his pass. He just keeps finding holes in my zone. Maybe I need to switch to man.
There. Now Walker on 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit
too
up.
far,
Because
out of my
anytime you get a chance
reach.
to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Walker to throw again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That's the thing, I'm getting dotted by. I'm sure his throw and shit isn't very good.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun.
Oh shit,
Walker.
2 of my players right. Are you fucking kidding me? Jump for that shit.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
The beauty of
2 of my fucking players ran into each other right off the line and just laying on the fucking ground.
Tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Looking to throw. Walker over the middle, and
Yeah, I'm
it's
just gonna try putting
incomplete.
pressure on him all
And that's
game.
one he's got to be happy to have
See if
back.
maybe I
There
can
wasn't a
force
whole
some
open in
damn
the zone.
You'd have to
turnovers.
think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Keep
Going on the
switching to
ground.
the wrong
It's
guys.
White. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Walker.
He's always wide open every fucking time.
Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out with a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, with our league, it's kind of easy too, because we have an XXP one, but I don't know. I've used terrible overall quarterbacks in just some games. Like, I remember Deshaun Kaiser one time. He sucked all year, but one game, that motherfucker could not throw an incomplete pass.
We'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have staff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
This guy do?
Looking to throw. Walker.
What
Down the
the
middle,
fuck?
and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21.
I think it all came together there. In breaking
This
route,
quarterback may be the
drove it
best
with
quarterback
excellent
ever in the
pace.
history of
Money
quarterbacks.
throw right there to move the sticks.
These guys are just always fucking open.
Walker now on first down. That's complete to White. And he'll get it down this time to
He's had
17.
it, well, can't say lucky.
Now
This
the
quarterback's
Steelers use
just
the first
awesome.
of their
He's
3
fucking amazing.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And maybe I can get the ball back.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'll take this because I picked the regular fucker. Okay.
And Boswell's kick is good. Boswell signed to a
Not a
four-year
good
deal
game
prior
so
to
far.
last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I've seen that. That's basically what it was in this matter, wasn't it?
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Play action. Now it's
Holy
Murray.
fuck, what the fuck was that shit?
And the pressure gets to him again.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that.
I just don't know what Kyler is doing. It did some weird shit.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Take it, you fucking cock.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front.
Yeah, I'm about to just start throwing Hail Marys up to Hopkins.
Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
I gotta keep running the ball. I ran the ball down the field that one time, got stopped once, and then started throwing fucking again.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Fuck yeah, I am.
This is taken at his 4.
I thought he was going to stay up for a
past the
second.
20 and down at the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
1 for 6 for negative 2 yards.
Team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
The play actions.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray.
Play their pass for Leslie, some negative 7
That's
yards
going
now.
to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making
least amount of yards ever in a game.
Catching it and
Throwing
losing that kind of yardage.
Here's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins.
This fucker cannot catch.
Picked off by Steven Nelson. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
I don't even know if I want to make the playoffs, because I'm just going to get my ass kicked once I get there.
Here's Walker, throwing on 1st down. Ebron caught left side. And he slips up past the 45
he's just
before
dotting
being
me.
tackled.
Yeah, I may have to fucking do something. This is just not working.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Walker.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm about to throw my damn controller through the fucking TV. This is the best quarterback I've ever played in my life. Like, no shit.
And just a small glimpse there
Put pressure on him, fucking just accurate fucking dot.
In our meetings with the coaching staff,
yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. The 20, and he will score.
No.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Damn, I did that at half power and it
This
still
is
went
taken
to the
about
back of
7
the end
yards
zone.
deep.
He actually brought it out though.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Walker. Going to throw again. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Thought may get him because he shifted everybody, but he still had a guy there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Dre.
Damn it.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I feel like people are blocked. I mean, they're just running too close because then they just reach out and grab my ass.
As they come up on 3rd down. Murray now. And that is incomplete.
That should be a field goal
The one with
range.
the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
He would have dropped it.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in
Barely
doubt.
made that shit.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right?
Yeah,
interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Maybe I'm famous.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Good
and that one
shit,
got
defense.
tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
No, but
Really
there's a
nice
good
play
ass
by the
play.
guys on the defensive side of the ball, but
Dude's
for
hard.
the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Tried to spin on me.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for the first time.
I honestly don't know what wide receiver that is.
the 35. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
Fuck yeah, it is.
On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter from Oakland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run with Drake.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Going deep for Walker. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Ass.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big
Make sure I
turnover
planted my
there
feet
as
and
his
everything,
guys
and
will
he
get the
overthrew the
football
motherfucker.
back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would
Fucking
expect, still a work in progress.
Greg told me I ain't allowed to trade him.
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Damn, I was gonna fucking send everybody.
Scrimmage, but that's all.
Yeah.
Jamal Sheard on the stop.
Yeah.
This will probably be the
Now
last
it's just
play
all
of the
the
quarter.
nano blitzes and shit.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Man, there's
and
a
short
hole
pickup
right there.
here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
I got it. It's blocking in the back.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Mine's on that bullshit. Yeah, but damn, that was a touchdown.
A big spot now for the rookie Murray. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah. I've never tried this. I'm gonna like identify the mic on that side and see if that helps with the blocks. Nope, that motherfucker came right up the fucking.
The defenders stayed home and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. This one caught by Isabella.
That's a first.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, that
I
fucking
think that's a
saved
big
me.
pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone,
Oh
it's
shit, what
sometimes
am I
extra
at?
for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Fuck yeah.
Well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll try and pound it in with Drake.
Thank God.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, at least this
Kenyon
looks like it was a
Drake
better game.
with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra
Started
point.
blitzing.
It's up and good. And
I never
we've got a
blitz,
tie
like
game
ever.
here in the 4th.
Fucking started doing some blitzes and
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5.
strip it.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. And to give this time to the tailback.
Good shit, Isaiah.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and
That's just because I have so much speed fucking everywhere. Damn it, right up the fucking...
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes
I'm down for
remaining on
whatever,
EA Sports.
That would kind of suck for him.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a pass swung out left to his
fucking
running
screen
back.
pass that works against Mike.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Right at the
Ebron
fucking
with
middle.
it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Walker firing quickly here, and that's complete. This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs.
Yeah, I think he's going more to his bread and butter now.
Putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right
Yeah, I
here?
don't fucking
Because
like
you've
him
got
whatsoever,
the ability, you
but...
had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at
I don't
the
know.
end zone.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know how his running back fit through that. My guy would have got wrapped up and tackled.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Touchdown. I haven't been able to really score. I need one now, though.
Hey, let's go down there and get this thing done.
That wouldn't help anyways. Yeah, I got to score.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
Oh my god, he didn't juke. I was gone.
Gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. they go over this type of a situation.
I hit the
Late
juke.
game
He wouldn't
situation.
juke.
What are we
He
going to
decided
do
he didn't need to
when we
juke.
have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give running right, Drake.
Damn it.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
All right, hurry up, guys. Hurry up. That may have been dumb. I probably should have called a timeout.
Back to throw.
And
that one drops to the
just
ground.
fucking murdering X, and he
Clock
threw it
stops
to
here
X.
just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
Yeah,
This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They'll look to throw.
Are you fucking
And he
kidding
can't
me?
get a throw off. He's taken down.
Triangle got wide the fuck
Huge
open.
play at this point in the game. T.J. Watt and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Damn.
So
At
from the
least it turned
39
into a
now,
better
they'll come
game.
up on a 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, fuck. Oh, I got a big plus.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh
It is what it
Steelers.
is.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think
Yeah, I
what we
want to
saw
kind
in
of
this
see where
one,
I'm at in the standings
today's
now.
defense. And what I mean by that is in the
Oh,
old
yes, it won't
days,
update. At least I'll be
pitching
able to look.
shutouts was big time.
No, I
That
was going for a
paramount,
wild
but the
card
big thing was
anyway. If we
holding
can both
people
make
down,
wild
holding
card,
down
that'd be
their
sweet.
yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away.
Negative
Taking away
13
possessions,
passing
getting the ball
yards
back
with
for
all
their
the
offense.
sacks
They had
and
3
just not
takeaways
getting
in
any
this one,
yards.
and it led
Literally
them to
only
victory.
gained 40 yards.
So for Pittsburgh,
I
their
told you,
very
man, this
slim
defense
playoff
just
hopes
fucks
remain as
me
they move
up.
to 6 and 7 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8 and 5, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
2 yards. Nice.